I'm back. I'm doing a little bit of gameplay. I fell asleep after the went to stream. I was gonna give it something to eat, but I was tired. I laid down for a minute and crashed. Woke up a couple hours ago. Yeah, I decided to come on here and do some. Got to catch up on a whole bunch of stuff that I did last night. Didn't do last night because I wasn't awake doing daily turnover. See, I'm still kind of sleepy, but I got to work tonight, so I've got to get this done, and I don't know how accurate these incursions, to be quite honest. There's a couple of events I do want to complete. I do want to complete the Gathering Intel, and I've done some solo armadas already, so that's going to help me a little bit. Put the Revenant in here before we start doing some grinding. I did make a pull this morning, so I may have enough loot to make one upgrade on it. Need to send those guys out mining as soon as possible. This is probably the only mining I'll do all day. Okay, I do have an upgrade. We got shield, which is definitely something I want. Yeah, I got something. I want to see something here too, guys. Okay, it does have stuff that I need. Let's go in here real quick and see if how much that weekly grabs. I might have it might be up for grabs for me today. No way it is. That's the for the junker. I'll look in here and see what all's in here. War cries echo, dark shadows loom in the heart of battle. This is for that research in there, not for actual war yet. They make it tough, dude. I can't really afford grinding DeMarco stars. How many is in here? Yeah, not enough to really help. There's some good stuff in here if you're building a station. Most of the other stuff I can do without. 2 days to get that rev pack. Go in there and see. I don't think to buy it. Unlocked, already got it. Okay, 35,000, 350,000 of the stuff that I need. See how far that would help me on the ship. Alright. Push the wrong button. Alright, I need 5 upgrades. So 1. Okay, that would get me 1, 2, 3 upgrades on the ship. That one's a little bit cheaper. let's look at this again, man. See if it's be worth spending $100 on. Look at that. How many milestones did I hit by doing that? 1, 2, 4. That's okay. The thing is, I could do better getting loot from buying. I mean, I would like to have Miss Q and the other one, but the one I want is Rami in there. And I would do better instead of doing the stupid event. If I was gonna pay money, I'd do better to go in here and see if you can buy the either buy directives. Let's go in here and see armadas. Let's find the board final weapon. So let's look for the solo, epic solo. Okay. Is that for the? No, that's for like your one. Where's the one for these? I'm trying to find the new ones. Rhythm. Oh, you know what? I'd be in the fashion store, I bet. Here they are. Ciphers. How many ciphers do you get? Enough to do 10. Yeah, it'd be better if you're wanting one of those guys in there. I know you get 3 of them, but say I want Rami more than I do the other 2. I could go in here and do these and get a lot more loot and be able to get her easier that way. That would be the way to go. And I'm not sure. I may have one pull. We'll look after I get done with this one here. So, as far as the event goes, that's probably all I'm going to score. I don't know how many days it goes. Let's see. Looks like it's got another day, so I should be able to make one more other pull. So I got a chance to get 2 milestones without really doing anything. I need to see what's in here. I didn't even look at what was in here for today. FKR. Okay, I'm doing that right now. I'm doing my other one, so I'll be able to do that and this mission at the same time. What's the question? Unclear of the fury of the wounded heart. Huh. Obviously it's not due 20 push-ups, how would they know? Damn, these are pretty. I don't know what I would say hate the fury of the wounded heart. But we'll try that when we get lower stage. Right now I've got it stationed in I've got myself stationed in this space just so I can be in Romulan space. I need to do my dailies first. I think I'm all loaded up and ready to go. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, I think it's kind of funny. No, it's not funny. It's stupid that they reduced some stuff to that DPI, but I'm thinking the fury of everyone around it. They've done stuff like this before, and people don't really get up in arms about how certain things that they add to the game affects the gameplay. And obviously, when they add cooldowns to something that they didn't have previous before, it does affect your gameplay. Luckily, the thing that would have affected me the most and infuriated me the most, I'd already figured it out when I saw there was no cooldown. But I do think it sucks that the officers, because I probably would have, that was my next place where I was going with it, with my loot, was to work on some of those officers that are in there, but they put cooldowns on all those now. But see, right now, the ones in the DPI store, really the only one that I would have thought about doing that is just finishing out in this whole pack right here. I got some pools up there. We need to do those. Also, we got pools here too as well. So we're gonna do some pools after we get these grinded here. But this one here, the one with Hugh and Lester, I'm gonna go ahead and make a pool there. I was thinking about it when I started loot, but I've been spending everything I got. Viel's a good one, so is she. But you can see I've got a long ways to go on both of those. And so that might have been down the line, but when Seska would have came to deal, I would have definitely made myself a lot curve. So it did affect my gameplay, but I was already ahead of the curve a little bit. Let's see if we got a pull for one. Yeah, I've got enough to do one. We might do one of these while we're up here. Okay, we might skip that. Probably gonna hurt myself. We're looking for that. Okay. Alright, we need to do 70, 71. And if we get, I gotta watch my thing because that they've got the board cube event going, so I do need, as soon as I get this charged up, I do need to hit some 69 explore like those right there to get points for that. Normally I don't care, I just do it to if I remember to do it up here. This is not the greatest place to get them because of the okay, so I've got one, so I'm gonna do, I got space in my cargo hole, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop it. Okay, there's a 71 over here. But it looks like it's pretty lightly populated with 70 and 71 up here tonight. I'm probably going to have to make multiple trips. That's why I can't dock that as far up as I could. Because I didn't want to waste jump juice because I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it. So I've got some 70s there and one there. So I basically got to hit at least probably 30 or 40 of these. I'll get 2 points for every 71, but you can see the 71s are not super prevalent. Sometimes you'll get in a, but that's strange. Sometimes one time I got in the system where there was at least 12 71s in there, and that helped me actually get it in one pull or one trip. Because actually it's the hazard that's hurting my ship, not these hostiles. You can see this not really charging it up very much. Okay, we need to go ahead and get to that one. We need to find the 70. There we go. There's one right here. I think my ship's already full, but I'll get some points to that. Oh, there's. Man, it hadn't even started incursion yet. There's already a big time lag going on. You saw how long it took that beam to shoot out of there. It barely made it. If you would have done another half second, it would have screwed it up. Do enough to get the first. Yeah, I got the first ones so far, so that's good. But I'm definitely going to have to make multiple trips. But that's okay, because I'm trying to score in some other events too as well, so I need numbers. Let's see if we find another one. I mean, it won't count. Don't count for the other one. I won't have loot to come back. See? Yeah, see, that kind of screws it up. It's dead, but it doesn't. Okay, get this 71. Oh, I don't want the 69. Get on the 71. All right. I got 2 deals. Let's see if we can find that one. I know is dead already. And I'm gonna die here any second now. I don't see. Yeah, we'll go into the farther system this time. What's good about it is there's sometimes where you'll go in there, I won't even get these milestones I hit for it. Okay. Let's look and see how far off we are for the next. And I didn't do Q's trials last night, and I really needed to do it. See, I'm not even halfway there on that goal. That's why I need the 70. I mean, the 71 more than I do anything else, because I get 2 points for those. Okay, it's gonna take a little bit longer to get there, but I alternate, and I'm gonna give a chance for some to spawn. Scored some in that event. And we finished the beam. It's gonna take me a minute, so I'm gonna finish those out so we don't have to sit there and click on them. Or I might be. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna go in there and do a contribution anyway. Okay, let's go in there and do this. This is how I usually do it if I don't want them. Well, get this right here. All right. So what I do is I do just a couple raids. That's usually enough to clear that daily. I'm gonna take it all the way to take it down a few. Get rid of that. There I go. Finally got clicked down. I do this to kind of bleed off some of the para I get because I don't have any way to spend it. And I don't want to be one of those jack wagons that loses incursions for his server because he's got 5 quadrillion in resources. There's one guy that had way more than that. There's one guy we went against that had over 500 quadrillion in total, and all his he did lose incursions for his team. We were losing bad, and we busted that guy open, and we went ahead, and then we found a couple other bases that were, were like 2 or 3 quadrillion that we busted open too and got scoops out of before they came back online. We put it out of way. Pretty 3 raids put it out of the reach for the other team, for the other server. I really don't like that, the mechanic that could be possible. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that a lot, but it is what it is. That one guy could lose the entire incursions for your entire server. That's kind of jacked. Because you do got guys on the server, on our server, we got guys that don't care. Farmers, and they got tons of tokens below deck, so if they get wiped out, it's not a big deal to them. And there's no repercussions to the dude. There really is not a whole lot you can do. You can go ahead and raid him and get the rest of his tokens, but most of them do spin too, so it doesn't really matter. He just goes and buys some more, you know. So, yeah, so it sucks. Okay, it worked okay there. Let's see, 271s. I was going to go for that scalp there, but I need the 71s more than I do. There's another 71 over there. We'll go for that one next. That was close to coming there. Let's get the scout. We got 270s down, 370s down here, so that's going to work. And 4-1. These are scoring big for these other events, though. It's not scoring big for my daily, but. Pop that one. It's not going to give me loot for my deal, but it'll score in the event, though. Get this 70, we'll get these 272s. Not 72s, 71. There's a 71 over there. You gotta be careful not to be chasing them too much too, because you only got so much time up in here. But 71's count double, so you gotta kind of try to get as many of those bad boys as you possibly can. I can hear your voice say, where do we go from here? When all is said and done, will I still be your one? Okay, I might have finished that event. Let's see. We'll look when we die. We'll see if we need to come back up here, or just go to a system. There's 371s down here. I should be able to finish my. Maybe I might run out of time though. See if I finished it. Okay. I think I did. I think I finished my daily. There we go. So we're all good. Let's look at the events. I may have finished those too. Let's see. Then we'll go down to low space. I need to do a Zindi Armada. I need to do that narrative thing that's going on there in the event. Okay, let's go into gathering intel. That's the first one. So that did finish that one. Okay, we know. I think I'm pretty sure we did finish that cutting. Okay, let's see what else is in here. I need to see if I got a solo to run as well. I need the loot too, so it's not just for the stupid event. Okay, I don't see how I didn't finish this. I mean, I ran 9 of the deal because I had 4 left up. Well, no, I guess it was 7. I ran 7 of those, so I've got an epic left. We need to probably run that before we go out of here, just because I need to finish the stupid event. If you don't, then you'll run out of that loot for the Vindicator and those officers and stuff in there. So, okay, so we're gonna go and we're gonna get our Armada crew going. Well, we don't need to swap shit. We need to swap crew. Okay, so we're gonna go down and get our Armada crew back in here. And then on the next one, I put Cisco's crew on. When I'm running these, I need 2 cubes. I mean, I'm almost done because it doesn't hardly charge this cube up. No, but I just need just a little bit extra on it. I'm sure if next time I tear the other one up, I can solo any mod in the game with it. But right now I can't do that one, or at least I haven't tried since I teared it up. But it doesn't seem like it. From what I'm looking at the stats, it still looks like I need this for just a little extra punch. So we're gonna go. So obviously we can leave Zazik in there because it does use those. So we're gonna leave these. Okay, we're gonna see where we're lacking in. Looks like we need some help. We'll go get a health officer. Stick Deanna Troy in here. We can probably stick. Yeah, okay, that looks nice right there. We'll go ahead and go with that, and we'll go in. We're gonna have to jump because I don't want to wait all night on these. Well, they're 2 minutes. Let's do it. Let's just go ahead. We can only do one. I'm not gonna waste the jump juice. That was gonna be like a 3-minute or more ride up there. Okay. So while that's doing, I'm gonna grab a Dr. Pepper real quick because I am thirsty. After I get through playing here for a little while, I'm going to go to the grocery store. I need to pick up some Dr. Peppers. I'm low on them right now. Now, I'll give you guys a tip. Once I think it's tier 15. I think both my keys are 16. You can kill you can solo any of these the low 68 and lower. Now the rares up here in 69 space you can't solo, and you can't solo these. You get real close, but it just doesn't have enough punch. So what I do is I do it double cube. Now there's a chance my Krishna can solo those. But I don't. The directives are just too hard to come by to take a chance on there to waste it. You know what I'm saying, guys? Maybe when I get to the point where I don't need any of that crap in the store, I'll give it a shot just so we can see. But right now, it's just okay. Both of them in. There we go. Both of them are in now. So I'll just do it quick. Speed up. Okay, it looks like there's a few 69 explorers in here. So I'm gonna pop both of the pop. One of them's not gonna charge all the way. See, that one didn't charge all the way. So I'm gonna go. The one that's charged all the way. I'm gonna go bang.
We sing this song. There is nothing that can stop us now. This is how it goes.
Okay, looks like we're gonna get one for all three.
This is what it looks like.
Okay, let's send them home. That helps me with this other one. Now, if I was in a, there's an event right now that goes on every week, and it's the Thursday Cube. When back in the day when I was building up loot, I used to score high in this one. Now I don't even. I just do a token, whatever I get kind of thing for the week. Because there are guys in here, I'm sure there's some big ass scores in here. And like, he doesn't need that loot in here, and he does it every week. You're gonna have to go do a major thing up, going here, just grinding for it, just to help to beat him. But I can tell you from where he is on ops level, he doesn't need this. What do you win when you get it? Don't even care. That's a little I care about it. You get some extra this, but honestly, is first, second, or third, is there really the extra effort for just a little bit of a little token betterness? I mean, I pull those in 2 days easily. You know what I'm saying? It's just, now if they put, if this was like 15,000, this was, I don't know, say 1,000, and this was like 150,000. Hell yeah, that would be something to strive for. But this is sort of like well, another event that's going on for all the low players. Now let me give you guys some, the low players on this server. They go crazy for this stupid event. Number one, all the research that they claim that they need for this, because I've argued with guys on this. Why are you doing this? Because if you win, you get some tokens for some garbage in there, and you only get 3,000. 3,000. Now, if it was 30,000 or even 300,000, the kind of effort that these guys go to win this thing would be worth it. But that's not even. We go into the store. I'm gonna go into that faction store. Let's find that stupid skeleton. Here we go. Okay. Now a pull every day. If you did this, look how much the difference just a pull in the store is. That's 3,000, and you get doing one chest pull. You get way more than that. So, or if you even went into the export tree, and I go in here and where's it at? Where's the? No, it's not export. Oh yeah, I'm in section 31. We go in here and we find the. Where's the skull? Okay, you get these points and you get a ton of these. So you go in there, you get your credits, and you can make these pulls. I'm gonna do. Well, I'm low on these. If I wasn't low, and I do it for grins to show you, even though I don't need that crap. So the payoff for this stupid Apex event is dumb, and you're in there fighting with other dumbasses to get these armadas. Yeah, you know. And let's go in the store. Let's go in the. Let's find it here. Apex Outlaw. Let's go right in there. Okay. Now, these aren't bad, but if you're a 5-star player, you're a three or four, you know, 3 or 4-star player. Okay. But once you get past, I would say once you get into the 50s and you're still doing this shit, why? I mean, the payouts, I work my ass off and get one of these tokens and I got a chance for 500 of faction credits. That's nothing. You get a pull for one of these guys. Big whoop. You can get that in that store and get a better chance of doing. In these, you got these hijacked ships that you can't really do anything with, and you get a chance for parts, but 4 stars. So once you get past 51, and you're still doing these, you're just doing. It's just an exercise of stupidity. But you see it every day. I could probably go, when we go down to the low space here in a second, we'll go in there, I'll show you all the 50 plus players that are doing these still. And it's not just my lines or every line. It's just, they go crazy on stuff that doesn't really, that there are events you should go out balls out on here that gives you like shards for officers and stuff like that. Well, especially if you need that officer. Then there's stuff in here that whatever you get, like I did do this, but I actually had a purpose behind it. And I'm probably not going to outdo those guys. I'm not going to spend any money to try. Alright, I need to go look and see if I can do any FP stuff. I think there's a bit going on. Let's make sure that there is. I'll save it if it does. I'm doing stuff now that they're least important to me. Okay, I thought one of those FP events was going on. But we're going to stay. We're not going to do one of those today. Okay, we need to do this, and looks like I didn't hit the last milestone. Let's do that before we get out of here. And we'll just do it where we're at, and we'll add some loot. Okay, we'll go down. Normally I would, because of where I'm at, I would switch to like my Rotaran or something like that, but I might as well bank some of that, okay, let's go get this 68. But the thing is, as low as these are, it's going to be hard to charge this queue without filling with cargo there. That's why I've got to do it where I'm stationed, because I can dump it out. It's going to take like 5 or 6 of these to get enough for one charge. Gotta look and see what I want to pop. I'm looking for like a 68 Explorer. Intercept. There's one right there. Let's go up here and just pop the first one and see how much moves we got. We could probably do like 2 of these. And then have to read. And hopefully by then we'll be done with it. Okay, let's see. They're probably not going to spawn fast enough, so I'm just going to have to pop these around. Kind of keep the 68 intercept interceptors alone, because I'll use those as the ones that are going to pop and get extra loot for it. But I gotta watch that. I gotta watch this, though. This is what I gotta watch. I get points for killing it, but if I don't have loot to come back in the store, I don't get full deal. I'm gonna score twice. I score twice when I kill these, and then I'll get one for when I bank it. We'll see here in just a minute. I'll show you guys. I'm almost to the point where I'm gonna bank as soon as I get a full charge. Okay, so we're gonna hit this 68 right here, and watch. Let me take my banner down. So you guys are ahead of me. Okay, now I'm gonna pop this. Get points for the event for killing it. See right there. Looks like I hit the milestone too. So when I go back to my station, this is where I get the real points. See right there? I think I finished the milestone with that. Yep. We'll double check just to be sure. I think that was wrong. Got something strange in the kid's arrival thing. Oh, that was in here. What that did is it scored in that was scored in here. It looks like once we finish this next, this right here, we're gonna get some more mirror dust, which is good. You guys saw I finally finished that one I've been coveting yesterday though. So now I'm gonna go ahead and fix this, and what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and do that event, finish that one up first. What am I doing? Keep hitting the wrong button. Alright. It doesn't really matter. As long as we're in a low space because it's incursions. Like I said, I don't know how active we're going to be in incursions. This is a work night. And the fact that I'm awake right now is not good. Because that means I'm going to have to go to sleep for work tonight. I didn't mean to go to sleep last night after I got home from work. What you guys don't know is I work night. That's my normal shift. Working 6 to 6. 6 at night till 6 in the morning. But I have a bunch of HR new hire stuff I had to do. So I had to go work days. The last 2 days, worked 6 in the morning and 6 at night. When I got off work yesterday, I came straight home. We're gonna take territory that we knew somebody else wanted, and we thought it was gonna be us against 4 alliances, and that was gonna be some real fun. But once they saw that we're gonna take it, we got minimum resistance. That was so disappointing because I heard that we're gonna do that around 10 o'clock yesterday morning. And when I did, I was like, yeah, count me in. And, but no, it didn't. I ended up probably killing about 15 or 20 ships, but they didn't even join the takeover, so there wasn't, you knew they weren't going to be, you just had idiots that was wanting to come in and lose their ships, pretty much, because as you saw, the ones that were online, that they got to kill a couple of low players, but they were getting destroyed as soon as they got into the system, so there was really pretty much stupidity. I like to go in there and crash defenses all the time, but I'm in there going after high value targets. I'm not going in there to kill low players. There are guys on this server that look at the, what is it called? We'll can see here. Let me go into my stats. We've got power destroyed numbers. There are guys that go in there and they'll just kill everything, miners and all that stuff, just rack up numbers for that. That's stupid. Most, you look and see where let's see if we, I wonder why it didn't give me mine. Maybe I'm pushed, there we go. You can see mine's pretty high. I'm about like 5th on ours, I think. 4th. But I can tell you for a fact, mine are all, I would say 85, because we had wars where we're killing miners to stop them from mining. But I would say 85% of mine are people that are close to my office in warships. I don't value going into mining systems and going there and hitting people's transfers for these points. There are other guys that do that. And actually, before we ascended to like, I would say up until we got to the point where we're going into 51. The guy that had the highest PD point was the guy that went and did that crap every day. He was one of those non-rogue faction guys, or alliance guys, you know, went and did that every day. You know, finally when we got to the point where we were like in 51, all of us started passing him up by big time, you know. He's not even in the game, so he's not even on that list now. He'd probably still be listed in the top 20 still. I don't think I can do this. Okay, yeah, I did. Why did it show what it was? Y'all guys saw it. It looked like it said I could make an upgrade on this. If you want to know what gives you the most points on your station, on the power points on there, is these carrots here. The docks are okay, but nothing puts points, these power points on these carrots or defense platforms. Those put the biggest points up here for you. Now, like if I went and started doing these, I would pass the guy in second place pretty easily because of my ships. And there'll probably be some guys that are 70 now will pass me in points while I'm working on getting 3 ships really strong. They're working on this stuff. And to me, until we got it, kind of have a definite date when we're going to go to G7, these aren't worth for me. They don't really help because they do give you some defense against raiding, but the things that really decide if they're going to get into your base or not are these battles. It's not the turrets. But anyway, let's see what. Let's go into the shooting event first. Okay, so we got everything done in here except for I think it was from yesterday. Of course, the answer was Kirk. That was pretty damn easy. I'm thinking this is a deal from the Wrath of Khan, and this sounds like something that Ricardo Marcovon Khan has said. Hate is the fury of the wounded heart. That sounds like a Khan thing. So we're gonna see what system kill the hostage. So we need to go into the receipt. So how you can do that without sitting there searching your butt off is go into click on this, look up system, put in, you can probably just put in LYC. look at who's in here. Anybody worth popping?
Captain Jack Speed with fire in his eyes, conscious of the storm, no one hears their cries. With a bird of praise flying high and proud, in the
Letting the guys
shadow
that could come
of
in
the
there after this one
stars,
of our
he
enemies.
attacks the crowd. War cries echo
Who else?
the
Who's on
empire's
shield in here?
might,
That little guys.
destruction and glory in the dead of night.
I ought to go ahead and pop it every one of these one can, because it's incursion, man. You don't need to be floating ship this place. But I'm not going to do that. Okay, I was right. Dead on. That's a con reference. Yeah, there are guys that put those answers in channels. I hate when they do that. We're supposed to be fans of Star Trek, right? So isn't it funner to, for me at least, when you get one of these things, it's funner to try to figure the answer yourself instead of reading on inside the deal. Like I said, when I read that, okay, that sounds like a con deal. Which one would con say? I was pretty sure it was hate and the fury of the wounded heart. And I think that he said that in the movie, if I'm not mistaken. Hadn't watched that movie in a good long while, and I've heard the next arc is going to be Wrath of Khan, which is not a secret. They already mentioned. You gotta be kidding me. That epic was not enough to clear this stupid. They must have raised these milestones, man. Because I used to do these with just doing my uncommons down. I don't think I got any more, and I don't want to go do any regular ones. That pisses me off. I mean, I literally did 7 uncommons and 1 epic, and that wasn't enough to clear the damn. I just took for granted that epic was going to score so hard that it would just finish it. Well, I just guess I'm gonna run out of loot. I don't before the week's up, so I'm not gonna try to go up there and do anything else. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay. We'll find something we can do a whatchamacallit. I really don't like doing those. Well, if I was gonna be more active in incursions, I wouldn't do it. You might need it. You need that maximum fortification or something. Okay.
They strike like a storm in darkness lights. Captain Jack Spade, the legends will play with the warrior's heart. It's forever untamed. Beneath the holograms, his spirit ignites in the fury of combat. He takes to the heights. War cries echo, the stars bleed red in the wake of this fight. When the fear is dread.
At least I got loot to make a pull. When's the next pull for one of those? Let's see. Okay, here's some in here. Alright, I got pick the cards queued up. What else is in here? Got more here. Okay. Dax. not bad. Okay. Let's go ahead and do pick Ricard, even though I don't use those. They're not real good officers. I mean, they're for PvP. If you're struggling for another crew, you can use those three together. That's how I've seen people do it. We need to go look and see if that gave me enough to go. I was really close to my next. Okay, I need 45 more levels before I can get up. I thought it was closer than that. Okay. That'll be easy to do. I mean, it's not like it. What is the max on this one? 99, I think? Yeah. I'm looking to see what, I don't even know what this bonus your stats on your, that's nice, but it's not very much from one to the other one. And that, I don't know how good that's going to be with all the other stuff in the game already. But I'll show you guys something I got to do in the two researches I got to do from some of the events this weekend. I was able to earn stuff that I've been waiting to do. I was able to get both of them completed. I don't know if I still got it completed. I'm looking at this. I used some of these yesterday to win that whatchamacallit, that one for the newer officers. I didn't win it, I think in second place, but I went all the way from like 12th place to second. There was a little war at the end. Spent a little bit more of that stuff than I wanted, match than I wanted to on it. But anyway, let's go into research. One I've been trying to do, but I've tried to score in the event is this one here. I finally got this one done. And the next one I want to get done for the ships is, if you got a chance to do this one, I've got to take that one up to 4. And so I've got that to 2, so I got a little ways to go. Then there's these. These are really good. Let's look and see what. Yeah, I got that. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this. This is the best one available right now. I do need to do that one when I get some extra dust, so I can unlock. This is gonna be a big one here, but I've got to get that all the way to 8. So I got to clear the path and you can get there. To me, that's okay if you're trying to build rep. You can see I did it. That was an important one while I was trying to build my cure out everyone. I went ahead and did these. The ones that are important to me now is this one, that one for sure, and I need that one. These three are good. That one's good. And you got all these materials for your chips. Those are all great too. So you're looking at, and that one too, premium for stuff for hospitals. I don't really care. I already kill them. So I'm looking at this one, that one, and all these down this row. We need to also go look inside here for this gimmick chip one to see if there's any one that I can pull that I want. And I don't see anything. I don't even see that. Because I made a pull out here the other day, and I don't think I've earned enough loot to But you can see that Advanced Warfare was the one I did the other day. And I gotta wait till my protector retires before I can even do it. You got a doctor ship and that's weird. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Apex barrier. Okay, that's a good one. Of course, any of your weapons is always going to be a good one. Oh, I should protect that one. I don't care about that. And of course, these efficiencies are decent. When we get the G5 scrapping, this will be more important. And right now, it's not. That one's a good one. So is this one. So a lot of them, or half of them, are really good ones. The rest of them for the ship. And I'm not real high on the ship. I don't do a lot with it. Basically, I go in there. The only time I ever use it is when I go in there to get that Omega mirror dust or loot or whatever going in when you're getting those fossils in that system. That's the only time I ever use it. Okay, well, let's go back to we got a couple more. I know I need to do a Zindi uncommon armada just so I can get my loot so I can make a portal. Yep. I'm not really caring about the war crap. See, I've already not even caring about it. I've already get all the milestones on it. I know some of these guys go crazy with it, but the prizes aren't that great. I just try to finish the milestones. And I did it without even trying. I don't see anything here. I think we're good with all the events now. I'm gonna do one more sweep. One we can do is, like I said, I do want to do a solo wave defense if I got the directives to do it. I think I'm done with the gathering intel. Yeah. Okay. So I guess we're gonna suit up and do a solo. I'm gonna do a Zindi Armada real quick. Do the loot. Okay, got the ship. Swap the officers. Go with my deal. Then I've got to go back and recrew everything because this one messes up my PvP crew because of DeMarco and 709. So we'll go back and do that when we get done so we don't end up going light on somebody. If I do get to play any system. Yeah, we put it in that one. Put it in a smaller cube, but it doesn't matter. What's going on? Okay. I'm talking about some player. One that we shouldn't even care about. I mean, yesterday, man. Yesterday was a part where I was trying to put some input for this alliance, and they did something, and I just want to throw my hands up on how stupid it was. Somebody went in and created an alt player. Well, that means they go in and they, like on our server has been around not the whole time of the game. It's over 5 years old. And we had somebody come in, go on, start the game, and then probably transfer in. That's the only way you could probably, a player that low could have got into. Well, they let like a Ops 28 player into this alliance. And I'm like, why? Obviously, I said, obviously he's an alt of somebody. Probably somebody wants to see what we're doing in our alliance. Why would you do that? And then I had all these people arguing with me, this and that. And I'm like, come on, man. What can I contribute? How could they contribute to our alliance? Well, they can show up to defenses, and who cares? Obviously, it's somebody's alt. If you're that low of a player and you pick a high server to get on, that puts you so far behind the 8 ball. I mean, like, guys, if you're low, really low in here right now, and you haven't got to the point, past the point where you can use, I forget what level it is. Let's look. We'll wait for this to fly. In here, one of the. Okay, I need to make that full. Didn't even show up here when I don't have something in there. It's in there all the time. Going to items. Look, I think it's in the other. Well, there's like a novice there's like a novice, where's it at? It's in here somewhere. I gotta get the exact thing so I can tell somebody if somebody's watching their lower. Yeah, it's in here. It's in one of these somewhere. Look at all this loot. Look at all this freaking loot that's obsolete. Holiday event. I don't like coming there. It makes me sick because we don't have no way to do anything with these. These are like old tokens from battle passes that shouldn't be used up. They get stuck in here. There's like a novice transfer pass in here. You get it right at the beginning of the game. That means you can go in here, click on the pass, and if you're like, I think it's Ops 14, you can move. What I would do if I was going to play this game, and I'm not on the newest server possible, I would take it up to like Ops 13, and then I would move to the newest server possible to give yourself the best chance of competing. Like we said, we've got maybe 10 70s on this server. Does an Ops 28 have any shot to ever be? No. So obviously that guy is not a real player. He's somebody who went online, got whatever, used that novice token to move here. Because my argument is, what would it? He could go in one of these low alliances, go in there and be with those dudes, and learn how to play the game, and he gets up higher up. Yeah, happily bring him in, but 28 is really okay. I can't find it, but there's a token in here that's a novice token. I'm pretty sure it's in here. But if you're a lower player, you're not going to have all this excess loot. But if you're under 4, like I think it's I believe it's either Ops 14 or 18. You've got to change, but I think it's 14 though. Find it. Wish they had like a search. They need that really bad so you can find crap. That's how he got here. The game did not place him in our server. They kind of do that to protect players. They don't put, there it is, novice token, right there. Yeah, you got to be a level 12. Okay, it's even lower than I thought. So used for players level 12 and below to transfer to a different server. Now they should have this for any, like now if I wanted, because I would, if I had a chance to leave this server and go to a higher server, I would. And I would have done it a long time ago. I wouldn't have just done it now. I would have done it back when I was 50. I saw where this server was going far and being what I call a, oh, we got 2 stars. Cool. I'm gonna wait 5 minutes, and if nobody calls out that they want to join, then I'm gonna start speed it. I was gonna say speed, but I'll give a couple guys a chance to get here, but I'm not gonna wait more than 5 minutes.
As the skies come crashing down, all that matters now is where you are now. Where are you now? Don't leave me in the dark. The pain will only start.
Okay, what else do we got? We'll go in there and make these pulls while we're waiting for it. Now this is something I need. Now you've heard me talk about this in the past. If you haven't seen me make one of these pulls, 24 trillion of the regular regular para gets me this. Isn't that ridiculous, guys? The same thing, 3.4 trillion gets me that. My heart cries out your name as the skies come 560 billion, which is a lot for dilithium, and especially back in the day when it was in Ops 50. That would have been like a gargantuan amount. The same here. Look how much the raw. I'm gonna give up 637,000, and I'm only gonna get. Like I said, it's really almost not worth mining. If it wasn't for dailies and stuff like that, I don't know that I would. Because I get more from events than I do mining. But every little bit helps. Sometimes you'll be surprised, like making a pull up here is a difference from making an upgrade or not. So you have to we got one guy that's joined. He should have called out. He got lucky. I just decided to hit it. Get in here, man. Glory to the Empire. I'm a killer of Starfleet. So Klingon bloodlines can thrive. Call us, we serve you. May you rule the universe. should be enough to clear my, where I can make a full pull in here. We're going to see. If we do, then we're not going to do the second one. I'll save it. But I am going to be splitting loot now. That gives us all of it.
Klingon honor, we fight for the day. Over server 74. With my bad lead still dripping.
Somebody else shows up late.
Of every freaking
They're not saying. They should. When they heard me saying I was going to speed it up, they should have called out saying, "Hey man, I'm on my way. 2 minutes out or something." Then I would have waited. But it looks like there's not. So we'll scan real quick, make sure nobody just barely not making it. Okay.
With my bad lead still dripping with the blood of every freaking farmer. Oh, server 74. Your blood is on my hands. Your body lies lifeless in space. As you rot away, glory to the
Now, if somebody had called out the channel, which you can't see, or no one did, not even him, you know, I would, like if I would have. It's funny, they get mad when I don't do it, when I don't call out. Okay, let's see, well, let's do our redemption, see if we can get a full pull. If we get a full pull, we're not going to. Alright. Look at the loot chest. Pull the loot. Should be getting 2. Yeah, that might be enough for me to make a full pull. And if it is, I'm going to fly it back. If not, I'm going to start doing the second one. Yep, that's the only reason I'm doing it. Otherwise, I'll wait for that day where we do those. So that's going to give me enough for a full pull. The thing I want is I get a bunch of these right here. This is going to give me a ton of those whatchamacallits to do that. Also, I get some rare directives, even though those are not as important anymore. Also, it gives me loot and boots and 5-star stuff that I don't need. Okay, let's go. See, the only thing that's really helps me in these, is some of the side loots, like the stuff that you saw. Those are the only things that matter to me now. Okay, let's take that back. And we'll go in. I need to do that wait thing. I gotta wait for that ship to get back. Well, I can set my ships up, wait until it gets back. So I'm gonna go downside my ship. Oh, I'm gonna have to go. I got those in. No, I don't. I got the miners in. No, I never did. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm gonna leave that ship in here for right now. We need to pull this ship and put this ship in its place. Okay, now we're gonna put that there. That, my Volux right here. I'm not gonna use my. These are enough, more than enough to do the defenses. Mid away with it. But I do want this cube there. So let's go ahead and put another ship.
We sing this song. There is nothing that can stop us now. This is how it goes. With our blaze held high. This is what it looks like.
Big cube there. I've got officers I need for the waiting company in that cube. I've got everything set up. As soon as it gets back in station, I can fix it. Gosh, it didn't hardly do any damage to it.
This is what it looks like to be Klingon.
None. I didn't have to repair it, man. Oh my god. Okay, so we can do the switches. Let's go ahead and we'll go to the Volux first. Put the crew I used for it. During that whatchamacallit event, the stuff that we got, the stuff in the event we just did, I was able to take my syndicate level up another notch. I only got one left, which is funny. I'll get there, and I'm not a person that goes for those hard. Like you've heard me gripe about them putting syndicate XP in all these events, and that's one reason. I think the daily drip that we get far enough for that. But they could put better payoff. Well, that's the one I want.
We sing this song. There is nothing that can stop us now. This is how it goes. With the blades held.
Yawning this morning. Even though I slept like 9 hours, guys. You know what I'm saying? So I shouldn't be sleepy. But I do gotta take a nap before I go to work tonight. 12 hours shift at night with low sleep's not a fun deal. And plus I gotta do it again tomorrow night. So yeah, usually you just can run yourself down. You need to go into the wave. Okay, I got 2 pulls. I must have. Oh yeah, you got that. Probably got it. I know where I got the other directive there. So I got 2 starts here. Oh, and I put the wrong one in here. Okay, we'll go ahead and change it. Join. Out. Recall. And. I'm not sure okay, I got the right one in. Okay, we're gonna put this one here. And I'm just gonna put wherever it puts it in here. Once you're in here, they should let you put this crap exactly. If I click here, it should just go there. Okay, get your shit together, Joe. Okay, we got. I use this triangle formation. Used to put it up here, but for the first few events you need them in a low position. So it's better that I start. So I'm going to zoom it all the way out where I can see the whole thing. And now I'm going to start. I want to put let's put my A ship here. We'll put our B ship, C ship a little bit further out of there. Okay. Now we'll go back to the A ship, put that one back there. Put the start on. And there we go. The thing is, if you got that artifact, that whatever one where you can hit multiple, you want to take it off for this. It will screw you up. If it ends up not clicking over to your ship, it's stuck on there until you do the thing where you can unselect it, and by that time you've wasted so much time. Your hostiles are all going to hit your base. You've seen it happen to me before. So the one thing that I have to always do, I don't use that unless I've got to the point where I don't turn it on unless I want it. And then I turn it right off because it screws stuff up more than it helps, I think. One that spawns right there. And what I'm doing on here is I'm kind of doing a rotating thing on them. Because I'm going to take the cube, let it hit the one down there. Then I'm going to take my Volux, get the one down here with it. Then I'm going to go with one up here still. Okay, go there. Then I'm gonna get my cube to get this one here. Okay, this is gonna be wave 2. So wave 3 is gonna be all up here. So I'm gonna start sending these ships. This one up here with it. I need to send the cube up here as well. Okay, we're gonna go with the middle one first. The C. Now. Okay, now we're gonna go B. A. Then we're gonna get the cube to come down here and pop this one at the bottom. And now the key thing is to get these other ships to where they need to be. Because all these are gonna spawn like right on top of the station. And my cube's right in a good spot. So I want to have that one toggled ready for this next round. But this one's gonna pop right on top of it. And that way I can go. These move a little bit faster as well. So you want to be able to get these. And I'm gonna send the cube up here to get this one up here. Okay. And then I'm gonna go here with that one. I'm going to take the B1 and get this last one here. And I'm also in a pretty decent spot for the next one. We're going to be down right here. That one. Ignite the stars. Shattered remains over fallen cars. And the shadow of the void. Just as faces the fires out of void. Leading out the flames of sheep. As we watch the Federation see. We will not bow. We will not yield. In this dark war. Our beats are sealed. Rising from ashes, screaming against the tide. Okay, didn't score anything in that event. What the hell? Didn't score anything. I think they're making me do the epic. I didn't read that on there. Let's go back and read it. I didn't read epic on there. Oh, okay. It's an SLV. Never mind. Wave with, yes. You know what I can do? I can do that. I can use the gimmick ship instead of my cube. It's powerful enough to do those. I'm taking a chance, but I think it's powerful enough to do those without a problem. Okay, let's go ahead and get the ship. Really the only one that really is not going to help it. Let's go ahead and put right there. Bump up some stats. Okay, let's go in there and do some damage. One more. Let's go back and easiest way to do this is go again. Push that and put you right on top of it. Okay, we're gonna go back in here. Like I said, I need to lose it. Even if it didn't score, I'm gonna do one anyway to get low and then lose that score. So why not do the epics? The epics are just stupid the way that they've done it. You basically gotta have be able to have any shot including those things. You gotta have your 70 epic shit pretty high. I mean, I've been able to get up to through tier 3, and tier 4 they're just too strong.
All that just collide in the shadows we rise, bleeding from pain. We thrive in the chaos, not top chaos reign. Igniting the night. In this final hour, we embrace the fight.
I got away with it on that way. Slow. I guess they want to do the rotation.
We fight for the day. Over
This one to get to the bottom.
with my bad lead still dripping with the blood of every freaking farmer. Oh, server 74, your blood is on my head.
Oh, God, screwed up.
Lies, lifeless in space as you run away. Glory to the empire.
Did I get it?
Glory to the empire.
I think I did. I'm going to use my wallet because it's closest.
Glory to the empire.
I screwed up on that one and got lucky. They're all going to be up here.
Killer of Starfleet. So cling on
Let's go
blood
ahead
like
and
get
put my wallet filter and get the middle one.
Alice, we serve you. May you rule the universe.
Put order everything
74.
like I want it.
Blood is on my hands. Your body lies, lifeless in space as you run away. Glory to the empire. Glory to the empire.
We'll use this one. Go down here and get that one.
Glory to the empire.
We'll put this one right there. We'll get that cause up here, even though it's not going to probably make it before that. I got to be ready to bomb that one.
Cling on honor, we fight for the day. Over server 74. With my bad lead still dripping with the blood of every freaking farmer. Oh, server 74.
At least this is an interceptor. It's going to be faster than the
On my head.
Q's is.
Body lies, lifeless in space as you run away. Glory to the empire. Glory to the empire.
Looks like this is going to be an easy one to clear, even though I did you a major screw up. Got lucky. That ship is fast enough to get him. Get him back. Where you want. We're done with all the directives that we have. We score what we score, guys. I'm not seeing, I don't know, maybe I missed it, but I'm not seeing the scoring on that one. Okay, that helps me in that, helps me. Let's go in and see where it helped put me in the, put me in fourth place with another day. So there is a chance that I can maybe get another run out of it. I don't know. I'm definitely not going to buy any directives. This would be me off is that many of these that I did that didn't include this. I'm not sure if I got enough to do a rare. I know I don't have enough to do another epic. That barely has 5 minutes. What I'm going to do, even though I don't want to do this, I'm going to reset my script to what it's supposed to be. And I'm going to send one of my keys right there. See if I can do a rare. I'd like to finish the event. If I can. I want the pulls and the finals. Let's see. Now, you know what I could do? Both my cubes and not even signal at all. Well, yeah, it does. I take that back. I just won't be using the signal time. I think that was my title crew. They had a wife with a title crew. Maybe I didn't think about her. Just go lower deck. Well, dude, we'll do just the opposite. I'll put I don't know that I have one.
Captain Jack's free with fire in his eyes, conscious of the storm, no one hears their cries. With a bird of praise,
All these are going to go inside my cube.
in the shadow of the stars, he attacks the crowd.
He's going to be in the mirror.
Cries echo the empire's light, destruction and glory in the dead of night.
That's her off.
too
He's not up
late.
below deck.
War cries echo, fury
I think
unleashed in the heart of battle. He's a savage beast.
Yeah, hostile.
Thirsty for the wisdom in the change.
Hostile. Yeah, I
With
don't
hopes
know.
intentions, her time feels strange.
What about this? What about
Captain Jack Spade on quest for pride. With the advised blessing, there's no
morale?
to
He used to be in the
hide.
gym. Explore.
Through the stars, he
I
weaves
think
a tale
I might not
of
be doing better than what I had in
in
here
the
before.
heart of battle where only
I don't think Kick
legends
You is
tread.
kind of
War cries thunder as the engines blaze. Captain Jack Spade in a deadly
somebody I can use to
phase. In the
what
void
Chris Tucker.
between stars, this legacy will grow. A temple in war, lets the legends
Okay, when you take
flow.
damage from a hostile or another player, put Tucker
Conquest
in
the empire
Okay, put
sets
Trip here.
low. In the wake of his wrath, they
Why the
fear
hell
his
not?
call.
And I can look at Archer. I don't, what is Archer's ability?
War cries echo,
Maybe the Enterprise crew would be the one to put here instead of Seven.
they sing his doom. Captain Jack Spade
Maybe
with
that's not
vengeance
gonna help
in his
any at all.
grasp. A fierce warrior's
Critical
might,
hit.
no thing left to
Yeah, I
grasp.
think I was gonna go with Chris Tucker there.
Then claims the throne with the Empire's
And now we'll just sit there and look at stats. So it looks like we can do defense.
thunder as enemy ships fall in the realm of stars. He stands proud and
I'm not minding today, so I'm gonna. So let's go pack him there. And that's gonna even my stats out pretty good. I don't know how good of PvP that is at all. Okay, let's go back to Armada. We're gonna send that up here. We'll put our Armada. We'll have to reset again here in a minute. At least it's only 2 players. 7 to 9 market. Okay. And let's go ahead and put. Oh, we got nothing. Okay, let's find Cisco.
They strike like a storming in darkness through lights. Captain Jack Spade,
I can just go ahead and put.
legends will play.
Odo needs to be in one of my four.
It's forever
That's an oversight.
beneath the hall of
I
brands.
won't put him in this one for right now. He might be in one of the battlefield ones. I don't think
He tastes
done
the
yet.
heights. War cries echo. The stars bleed red in the wake of his flight. With the fearless dread.
Yeah, you could use. I could use a Saren in a battleship. He would be good with her. And one of the other ones we saw that were head burning. But we need to see. We need defense in this queue. Let's go ahead and put. I know I don't have him in anything. Let's do another one with Mud. Okay, let's see. Let's get a little health going. He's got pretty even stats. He'll help all three. Alright. We'll do that. Let's send us into the rare system. See if we got. I'm only do one. I'm gonna send one because then I'll jump both of them. This way I only waste one jump juice. Because I've got time to jump in there and it's gonna be the 68 system, which is gonna be it's gonna be 69 system. Okay, it doesn't matter which one. No, I don't have enough. Okay, let's go ahead and see what this. Since I've jumped in here, we're gonna see what this. That sucks. I was. That's why I wasn't not sure. Because I just did a pull like 2 days ago. And these, like I said, these uncommons, they don't. So how big is that? Let's try. It'll send me home if that don't work. So it'll do me a favor. Killed it. Where's this at? Why not? Don't make the trip for nothing. I need to do a free boot. I need to do a free bull run to finish up my dailies. You guess what I'd use my field rations on? Because you get almost 1 million in lats. Plus you get some signal stuff and a few rare stuff too. I don't think I got another one. I do got one more token, but it's weird how they do this thing. It won't. So I've got 9 hours so I can make the next pull. It's weird that it's doing this. I don't get why they don't put it in the current. I thought they may be doing some little fit, doing a little cleanup from. I went after I got off last night. I didn't go get something to eat. I went and laid down and I crashed. I was so tired. So I ended up sleeping until about 4 this morning. And I decided I didn't do any of my dailies. I want to get these done before incursions start. I just claimed that and it told me. Okay, now it went away. Taco, was I right or was I not right? On that BTI, so I didn't go nuts on it. But like I told you guys earlier in the stream, it didn't really affect me as much because I'd already seen unlimited pull some of the stuff in there, and I got the stuff that I really wanted. Now I would like to be able, if I ever had some extra loot in there, to go in there and do for Vielle, get her the rest of the way up. But it did help me take her to tier 4 and the other one to tier 4, or Daja, and also got the Janeway one completely done as far as I can take it for my artifact. That's good. So I'm just using these missions out of the system on the way back. I tried to do a rare Armada, but I didn't have enough direct. We need to go down into the beach, guys. Getting real close to having a ship. We got directives for the that store as well, so that's good. Okay, and I've got a bunch of pulls for these formations. All that stuff came up today. I can't make a full pull. If I did that, I wouldn't be able to do it on the other one. So I'm going to go ahead and make a little partial pull. when I go to these victory chests, this is what really scores some good stuff. I got no nerve on the one I don't care about the least. If I do make one, I'm just fucking clear that one thing, but it's not that important. Let's do the speed up one. So I've got some extra loot now. See, I use more for the stuff that I wanted. I use more charge. That's the reason why it's lopsided there. What was I using for here? And I could always do this. I could take some of my charged ones and turn it into static. So it evens it out a little bit. But like I said, the stuff I usually pull out here is all pretty much heavily most of the time. We'll go ahead and do these. Like I said, there's so much of the Syndicate XP that you can pull by just playing the game that there's really no reason to be putting them into your events. I don't think so. I think there's more important stuff that they could have been putting in there the game. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in here that I want. What is this? Hostile one. I don't care about having it. I think I might have already pulled this. I think I got it. I need to see if I have this. Okay, I'm in there. Probably way too long. That. Okay, let's go in there. It has some kind of ship I gotta hit. It probably won't survive. I'll go ahead and kill or try it anyway. Just to send it home a little faster. I was surprised it killed that ship, last ship, to be honest with you. Because I don't have a hostile crew in here. I got an armada crew. And not even a very good one. Okay, let's go back and see what. Well, let's don't do that. Let's look at the map. The map would be a better way to see if there's one way up there. I'm not going to do that. Let's just send it home. I don't know why they do this. Why would they put timers? The incursion's going to be over for this cooldown goes off. It's stupid. Why don't you just have it where you pull it and it's gone? It's not like I'm going to make a double pull in there while the incursion is going. It doesn't. They do stuff like that doesn't make any sense. Pulled everything I can pull, I pull this even though it doesn't really, just to get these directives here pretty much, because it doesn't give me anything else I can really use. Do this. How many do I got? How much? Yeah, I don't have enough to do that one. I always just pull the combat one. Hopefully I get a good one. That was a decent one. See, I'm getting these, but they're useless now because there's nothing in the game that... Let's check everything one more time. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm wondering if I want to do a cradle. I'm kind of leery of doing it because I'm afraid they're going to put one of those in one of these events, and I won't have any directives. But something I gotta see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do anything with it, honestly. Because I did this the other night and I didn't know this stupid event was gonna happen. Where I went to the little NX01 I got and did some upgrades to it. I don't think I got stuff to do anything with it. Yeah, see, I don't have enough parts. I have to wait for the next pull. And then I'm using up stuff that I need. Well, no, it's just a little bit, so I can do that. See, they need to have these events, like for this spin event. Well, what this is right here, guys, you go into this store right here, and it'll say here in just a second. Okay, I got enough for get it to Georgia. From that thing that we just intel. Where's it at? Why would I want to do that? We do have extra of that. That's the only thing I really have extra. I'm gonna go ahead and make it full. See if it lets you do multiple ones. I'm not gonna do a whole lot because those are pretty valuable. I'm gonna take it down to 50. They just stuck this in here. This wasn't in here yesterday. I think enough people were griping that they were doing hard to cure up ship, and they're asking us to get rid of remnant parts that we. I think I could get rid of the non-rare ones because I don't think there's anything it uses. We'll look at the ship here in a minute and make sure. I'm not gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna take this down to 50 million because where my remnant is right now, I'm not as need it as much as others do, and I can always go with my alliance and do the 70. I can pile up on this loot, but I don't see it let me do 10. So I think the uncommon, I've got a bunch of these, and I don't think that I can use it on my ship, but we're gonna look to make sure. All right, let's pull that little ship up here. Yeah. But there are other. Well, my argument is there's other things that we're drowning in. I think it all it's the level where I'm at. It uses all rare. I haven't seen any of the others, so I can probably go in there and dump the uncommon and be okay. Well, I might screw myself, but I want to score something in the event. Go the uncommon one. Because it's not scoring in the event. That's the only thing that matters, because what was asking, giving you in lat is not worth. I don't think it's worth doing it. Quite honestly, look how little that is. I don't think it's worth it at all for the lat. The last one gave you some. I can make like. I think I got like the one that they had for the last time they had the NX01, because I had tons and tons of the parts. Because I had mine tiered up for a long time. I was able to get like 5 million in Latin doing it. Okay, let's. I mean, I got a bunch more. Let's see how this is scoring me in the event. Okay, I got the SMS. I think I got the SMS done. If that's the case, and that's all we're gonna do. Even though I don't think I think I'm spinning something I don't need anymore. Okay, let's go. What? Trade with Daja. I just did that.
My heart cries out your name as the skies come crashing down.
21 correspondent.
Who
for most our intelligence tells us they are interested in warship-based technologies or opportunities. Okay, let's. Thought I was doing that. Let's look, see where I'm. Wandering warriors. I don't.
In my mind, I see your face.
What am I missing, guys? Here.
I can hear your voice say, where do we go from here? When all is said and done, will I still be your one?
Oh, this
As my
is it.
ship goes down in flames, my heart cries out your name. As the skies
Why is
come
all this in here
crashing
now?
down, all that matters now is where you are now. Where are
I'll
you
definitely do this.
now? Don't leave me in the dark. The pain will only start. Can't go on without you. There's nothing I can do. Don't leave me in the dark. The pain
Okay.
will only start. Can't
Yeah, score me in the event. I'm not seeing anything popping up. No. Still nothing.
Klingon honor, we fight for the day. Over the
No,
Federation and
forget it.
Voyager.
I mean, I'd like to have that officer charge, but
The blood of the Voyager.
let's go ahead and
Oh, Janeway, your head's in my
do go into our forbidden technology
body lies
or
lifeless in
chaos
space
tech.
as you
We got a
run
bunch of
away.
that
Glory
loot
to
we
the
can do.
Empire, glory to the
Some.
Empire, glory to the
What do I need? I need the one on this one, I think.
I'm a killer of Starfleet.
No, I'll click on it anyway. Which one do I want to do? I'm gonna go ahead and do my cannon all the way up.
May you rule the universe. Oh, Janeway, your head's in my head. Your body lies lifeless in space as you run away. Glory to the Empire,
Next
glory
one I
to
need to
the
do
Empire, glory to the Empire, glory to the
all the way
Empire.
up or more. These are the two that I need to do next. When we're also gonna see on that one that okay, this one here. I don't have that one opened up all the way.
Server 74.
So we'll go into the store and get parts. I should have looked at that earlier. Go into the DT thing. We'll pull that.
Your blood is on my hands. Your body lies lifeless in space as you run away.
Supposedly, they fixed it until you take till this is up to tier A. That they don't take anything away from you. That should be enough for me to open it. No, that was enough for me to open it. It gave me those things. So let's go in here and see. Again, we'll go back in here and do this. What's wrong with it? And we'll actually put that on one of these ships. We'll look for one of my battleships that don't have chaos tech on it. We'll put it on. I think I'll put it on that little crash. Yeah, let's go ahead and go back. We'll take this thing, pump that. I don't have anything on those. We'll put something on them though. Okay. Let's go with this bad boy. Upgrade it. Let's go back into that thing and sell some of that shit.
Your body lies lifeless in space as you run away, glory to the empire.
I've got. Okay, where's it at? Event store. Let's go back
Glory
in
to
here.
the empire.
Stupid sell event.
The taste starts in this affair. On his legs within icons the same pulsar.
Yeah, it's weird they won't doesn't have a thing where you can. Okay, let's go back to it. I'm just gonna do what I need, man. I don't want to waste that stuff. Okay, let's. Didn't put it on there. Swap. Okay, what is it? What is this that it means? Reactors. Okay, we're gonna need to go. We need to find where the reactors in there. That's the thing that bogs me down. Okay, what are those reactors? Are the ones we need. I think we got plenty of the other junk. Okay. Look at some of this other stuff. Make sure I'm not missing something. Okay, where's the reactor? Fusion rod. Catalyst. Let's see what this is. Reactor. This is what we need. Okay, I'll take it down to 40 million. Yesterday when I went in here, all it had was one for this. That for the rare. Well, that's opening uncommon.
But I don't know what to do without a fight. I wanna go home. Chronos. I wanna go home. The stars are too far.
I don't know what you do to score, guys. I mean, I've been doing these. This is the only thing in the store that you do trade with whatever, you know. I've been trading like a sumbitch, and it's not scoring in the event.
Born into battle, we are Klingon. We have won the war and they
Okay, let me do all the ones I can do.
in our hands. We sing this song.
I don't need the
There
other
is
shit.
nothing that can stop us
Okay,
now.
let's go back in.
This is how it goes. With our blaze held high. This is what it looks like to be Klingon. These are our songs about our victories, about our glories. We are Klingons. This is how it goes with our blades held high. This is what it looks like to be Klingon.
Okay, let's go into that back or the final. I don't think it's going to. Yeah, it's got cooldowns and all this shit, so it doesn't really affect. You just stack up, man. Okay. I'm gonna do like about half of them, and let's see, half of them. I don't want to do that many. That's good. Let's see what that does. If that helps me in any of my stuff. Otherwise, I'm gonna use it on that one I'm leveling up now. Let's go into the interior. We got some stuff I can do here. They're all, right now it's all on this side. Let's see. Now, got some, I don't want to do those. These are the pulls, and here the extra ones are stuff that I got doing the Armada pull, or the Zindi Armada pull. This is from that. That's why I wanted the full pull, because it gives you, this stuff is way more valuable than the stuff that's in it for me right now. You ask, how did you get all these tiered up so fast? With this. And this, look how many of these eyes I got. 20. They're all like 60 for each one. And I can go through here and do 20, 26 of them. I've gotten higher than that once before. I got where I had to make 2 slides on it. So what I can do here is I got a bunch. So I'm going to go ahead and do 5,000. It gives me 50 of these orbs. Let's do the oh, I think I pulled the wrong one I wasn't working on. But anyway, I need to get them all done anyway. This one's for the Explorer, I think. Yeah. It helps my Enterprise at ease, so do that one. Wow. That should give me an upgrade on that one. It should put me pretty high on both of these orbs now. Let's find well, they're going to be like level 6, level 7 down here somewhere. Yeah, let's put the level on here. It'll be easier to find. Yeah, there's the time orb, which I think that's the one for the interceptor. So I need like, yeah, that would have tiered that one up. I screwed up on that one. Okay. But I'm gonna get them. Eventually gonna get them all done. So that puts that one a little bit higher. Maybe I did get the right one to begin with. Well, anyway. Let's do it. Yeah, because I remember it saying 6 to 7, so I did get the right one. I didn't screw up. I thought I screwed up and did the Explorer one by accident. It just popped there when I was through doing the full. Okay, good deal. Alright, got that done. I think, guys, I might be done for something else I wanted to do. Oh yeah, I want to do a freebooter run. Go ahead and fix these and get our ships back. Get ready for incursions. Okay. So I'm gonna make a run with here, so I see anybody that I can pop. I'm gonna pop them. I'm not gonna pop just anybody, but you know, some of our enemies. Yeah, man, putting those Kara shards in the store really helped. I was able to tier her up to 4. She's like one of the hardest officers to do. They never really did any sourcing for her. So they finally put her in that ultra deal, but way too late. Because it's hard to single out one officer in that thing, because you don't always get ones that you want. Yeah, see, I thought I had Odo in one of these. rest of them are good.
Captain Jack's making right time. Cling on strange, all faded twine. And the glass falls on this alive. The cruise lost in it and the night. Discovery fate for our side. Just whispers, circles of fear. Suicide before our end is near. We won't go down without a fight. Until we rise. Ignite the night.
Don't see myself using it. This will probably be my mining. Right now I got about to find a ship somebody can raid. If I do, I may sit the whole incursions out because I gotta work. I might try to take a nap after I get through the evening here in a little bit. And try to do a little bit before I go to work. I'm thinking this is going to be the incursion I have to set out for this job. I really got the inside left over. We got this one, this one left to go to 70, and then I'm done with the stuff that I really wanted to do. Now, eventually I'm going to have to come and do this shuttle day, but that's going to be the last one. I'll have time to do the ones outside before I do that one. Because I'm mad. I don't think this should have ever been a building that went to 70. It should have died out at 50 where you're done with all those missions. Or the research. I was done with this. This maybe was the first research tree I was done with. Now there's some crap in here, like there's a prime, which I didn't get. That's another prime I didn't get either. But everything else is done. I even got the stupid frames and avatar that I tried to lose. I couldn't spin. But I was done with this. I mean, before Ops 50. Before I got to Ops 50, I was done. And I had like 3 of these left. I'll just start. Go in here and here's the Junker. The Junker has some good players. I don't care. I'm never going to use that against players. I might use this one. Man, they're cruel on me on that. I want to do that one next. This one too. But you can see I've got the warp. These right here are the ones for, again, this is for players. I don't ever see myself using this against players. These are the things that I want right here. But this helps, maxing out all the things that actually helps the ship in here will help me be able to get this ship more available. Let's look at the rev, see what I can get here. That's for the Vindicator. I need to go in here and read this. We need to help the other ship. I'm looking through here and see if there's anything that I want to do. What is this? Research. Okay. I'm trying to find stuff that helps the ship in here, dude. The ship needs the most help, and I don't. All this is like, you can see I already maxed that one out. Yeah, I've got that one as high as I can take it, but I take the ship up. Nothing else in here is that impressive. I can actually do anything with it. Okay, let's look at some of the other stuff. This Vindicator. Let's see if there's anything that helps anything but the Vindicator. I'm a killer of Starfleet, so all ships, here we go. These I don't really need help on it, but anything that helps all ships needs to be done first. Okay, that's a Vindicator. I don't care. I'll never use the damn thing. What is this? Again for that ship. Again for that ship. All ship. Here we go. I'll save some of this other stuff for later. I think there is something in there, but there's one of these I need to watch for the Titan. I'm gonna do that one. That one's what I'm gonna do when the vent is here. I wish I had enough to do both of those. And I have a few things left in the station I can do. The Galaxy Tree's pretty well done. Outlaw's done. You just saw my Starship Territory's done. Starbase is, until I get my rep in this deal, there's a couple more I can do. I gotta get my rep level a little higher than what it is. These right here, that's got what the station's a little higher before I can pull. These right here, these are the ones I want the most right here. This is the reason I've made the effort to build up the rep again. I've already tiered this out like 8 times at least over the course of this thing going, and I wasn't going to even attempt to do it, but I saw that he got his Starbase up high enough to where I could pull some research, so I'm doing it now. So you see these are cooking. I think those are the only 2 I got going right now. I don't think there's anything else I really want to do. Like I said, right now all the outside stuff. H-Dock and T-Dock with 7. They didn't cost me that. This one, these cost, well, it's not on the ship, but you can see this is costing me the same material I need for the ship. The same with the defense platforms. The turrets here, when those are done, it'll be the same thing. So, those won't get upgraded until I get the ship that I want them to do. I'm gonna see what I can do and see what it's pulling from. It's pulling crystal. Yeah, it's pulling crystal. I can't even do that one. How about that one? Same deal. What is it for the next? So I can get 4 seats in there. I gotta take it to 7. And I'm on 4 or 5 now. 4. realistically, that I wouldn't even take this out of the dock to fight somebody. Another G6 ship. Well, this is what I got at least tier 7. It's not as weakest as the 3. This one here, I whack for people. I don't have it close. I don't have it I got tier 5, need 1. I'm almost there. It's going to be tier 6 pretty soon. Maybe even the next part. I can use that for the incursion again. I don't want to make the big pull for this blade. Okay, they got me close. I think there's something. Hopefully there'll be something where you can put in something in here if you want to do that. How much do we need? I don't want to waste this because I need this for the... Let's go see. Let's see how much that thing is. I'm getting close to getting it. I think I am. I think I am. I don't know for sure. The wings still on here. There's ability to have. I'm trying to unlock. How close am I? I'm halfway there, so I can't afford really. Let's go ahead and make those pulls. See how much I got left. See if I can. Go into factions. Going to Klingon. And this is what I'm pulling, guys, with those particles. This right here. I can not be able, I'm not be able to pull through. Okay, I've got enough to make a pull here too. Not enough there. I got enough to make 2 pulls. I'm doing it for the quote for this one. This is what I'm using. My faction credits. And why it doesn't have a plus tab, I don't know. But when I got one of these, I can do it. I'm not even close. I'm not even close. But I was working. Making pulls with it and I forgot I didn't put the close. I mean, I'm a guy that loves the close. It gives you such a technical advantage sometimes to have the flow. There's some people who don't see the use for it. I can get the point, but I can tell you it does give you tactical advantage to be able to go in and assess things and decide whether you want to see if you're getting ambushed or not. Of course, there's stuff I could pull. Right now, like I said, I'm focusing on these 3 options. Well, before, I was kind of, I think I got a Mariachi Q, and I was pulling her, and him, and her. But now that the sourcing for those directives are kind of drying up on us, I'm not doing it. And I do it on, I will pull that one right here for this one because I'm drowning in those. There's nothing really that I want that I can spin these mirror verse ones. They need to add more stuff that we can buy with it in here. Everything that I want to use them on is using this or this. There's a bunch of useless shit in here that like I can go in here and use my mirror. That mirror? No, that's not even using the mirror. Some of these use the mirror. Let's look into my repair. Mirror or mirror grid. The current mirror. I'm just pulling some of these down. I'm getting got so much of this stuff. And the stupid thing is it doesn't count for that extended bit. There was one for
He lands, the darkness will break. In the chaos of war and of the day, to God storm with the memories lead a light. Let it on the odds be increased in there and the tide shall not spare and creation. These will pass, will pop wars, each and they strike like a storming in darkness lights. Captain Jack Spade, the legends will play.
I'm just seeing if I got any more pulls that we need to find before I call it a day.
The holograms, his spirit ignites in the fury of combat. He takes to the heights. War cries echo, the stars bleed red in the wake of this fight. When the fear is dread.
Yeah, I heard not getting any events this Monday. Oh, something was going on with me Monday. I can't remember what it was. I think I was sick. I only had a limited amount of time to play, and I had to choose between the Mirrorverse stuff, or let's see if I got enough pulls for this yet. No, I still need some. Let's go and see if my Enterprise E. I don't know why it's not. I know I'm getting close. Yeah, I knew I was close to a pull there. I got an opportunity chest too. When's the next one? 5 minutes. I got a second one. Yeah, that gives me the credits I need to do that full. So let's go ahead and do our opportunity one here. I just do the risky. I mean, sometimes I get screwed doing it, but you get so much of those credits, man. Okay, should we wait 5 minutes and just, no, let's go ahead and go in the refinery and do what we need. Okay, let's go opposite, go factions. Go into the export store, we'll go into these officer exchange, which is, so I got one for him. That's the first pull I've gotten to him in about 8 or 9 days, and you see how close I am. These are the 3 that I left that this is why I'm actually doing it. I got lucky and I got shards for all 3. So this puts her within 75 of being done. And 7 of 9's a little bit over 100, 106. So that's pretty cool. So I'm in the finish line. I could go right now in the store. If I was the kind of spender some people accuse me to be. And where's it at? It's in here somewhere. Maybe it's no limit at a time. There was a, I guess they already took it out. There was a thing where you could get, maybe I missed it. I had to have missed it. I know they haven't taken it out yet. If it would have had 2 pools, like some of those before had 2 tokens in it. This one only had 1. It had both tokens in it. It worked. But to me it wasn't. It didn't have 2 tokens. It only had 1. This one they took the mark, they put the marker in and took that out. There was I think it's still in the store though. They had a deal for $100. You can go in here and they had a rare one too. That's not what I'm thinking. It had an ultimate choice. It had Janeway, Janeway 7, Ethan Card, and 2 other officers. The other 2 officers won't even close to 10 before I'm just giving a roll.
System failure, systems ablaze. Shattered dreams in this cosmic maze. The clean off fraud and shadows dream. In this final hour, no secrets to keep. Heavy metal echoes dry. In the abyss where hope comes to die.
I could have killed that monster right now.
They claim the prize in the darkest space. Here I sigh. Some of fury we set alone in the grip of chaos. The ships are too. Screams of silence, a requiem blade. The ghost of a countless, a dream denies in the rain. The fires burn bright, lost souls strip bare. Activate need for the vacuum we bleed. In the grip of chaos, it's so dead time see. Whispers in the dark, shadows crawl. Lost in space, we hear them call. Metallic growl, there's no void tonight. Klingon hostile, fight a fight. Systems down, and lost their noise. Witches remnants, destroy our choice. Fury unleashed, no mercy shown. In this slaughter, we face our own.
Normally don't use offsetting shit. I'm looking for ships to pop or 7 or 8 times pop to finish looks like he's been probably patrolling. Right now we've got 3 protected alliances, which to me that's 3 too many. But they're not, only one of them I really have an objection to, the other one I don't, the other 2 I don't care. See, that's one of the other things that I did put them on notice. I gave them, told them that after they took the KLS off the alliance, that the whole thing involved me, and I didn't get to say whether we take it off or not. I did let them know that that was strike 1. Strike 3, and I leave. And they had to worry about my ass coming after them. Which I will. There are guys in this alliance I don't like. Some of them more I dislike than some of the other guys in the other alliances that are enemies, actually. But this one, strategically, this is the best alliance for me to be in. That's the only reason I'm here. Like I said, I wish they made the mechanic more friendly to where you could play as a solo player and not have to deal with any alliance stuff. They put so many disadvantages to people who try that it's not really worth it. See, I'm not going to do any of my mining stuff this time today. I was able to go ahead and finish my dailies without doing anything. So I don't advise that. But there's been people, there's been like, the reason I didn't do it is I've heard back and forth that it's okay to hit any mining ship. In Discord they made some kind of incursion prep thing and they're vague on it. And of course when if I hit somebody's ship, everybody would go up and fucking freaking have a freaking cow, but someone hits mine, they go, oh, you're just doing a vision prep. All miners are okay. Bullshit, you know, and it's not worth it. I mean, actually, I don't give a crap what any of them say, but it's just not worth it right now. So it wasn't worth taking my ships out there and get on a chance to get hit for no reason. What's going on? Okay, he's just not shielded. He's in mirror space too. I don't think that's, yeah, that's not a protected space. Yeah, you just said that. Okay. I'm just trying to do what I can before it starts. I'm hoping this here gives me an upgrade for my cube, my big cube. I'm not doing the little cube upgrades anymore until I get the big cube tiered out. Or as far as I can do it at this ops level, let's put it that way. Because the next one where I can tier it up is taking this Rotan, I'm not Rotan, but Kretschmer all the way to 18. And that ain't happening anytime soon, so you might as well say clearing it out. How much do I need? Oh, I I just need parts. Okay, I can trade that. Is that 600? 600 rare. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go up and do these stupid trade things they got. This is like one instances this does anything for you. Where's the bonus? What? I need. Let's see what I got there. See, this is where they screw you, man. They get. Okay, I don't need that. I need the other way around. Where's the gap? Okay, let's look at this. I got the most of that, so we're gonna have to go there. Oh, man, this is crazy. So it keeps popping you all the way back to the beginning. It only lets you do one of these pulls. Now I think I'm gonna get enough, guys. Let's see. I'm not gonna get enough. I might take up. You know what I can do? Get some extra. Is in this thing right here. Titanium, where I've been saving it. I'll go ahead and make this pull. See if that gave me enough. No, I'm still a little short. I need less than 200. Okay, let's see if there's anywhere else I can maybe scrounge some up. Well, I know I can make a pull, so I'm not going to do anything. As soon as I get the materials, I got it. So the next, probably the next refinery pull if I'm lucky. Which normally I'm not. Let's see if there's any place else I can get. I don't think there is. I got that. I don't think where else there's some place where I can get that. I think these are all parts. But I do need to make this pull. You didn't tell me I had it. That's what the one I always get is him. I don't need parts. If I needed parts, that'd be a good deal, but I don't. How about the Vindicator? Yeah, see, I won't have enough to last me till... If I just do these two, then I'll maybe have enough to last till next Thursday. Okay, no, these are parts still. I need mats.